Hi everybody, it's been a minute since I put out a video on this channel, so I am going to put out a video today. And what I am making today is everyone knows about noodle houses. Well, noodle houses are really expensive today on what's going on in the world. So I'm going to make my version of the Roman noodles. I am going to do the chicken Roman noodles. So I have my Instapot here. Let me put it down more so that y'all can see it. So I have my chicken here and I have it searing in here. So I'm going to sear this up and then I'm going to put water in there and let it cook. But I'm going to add some seasonings to it once I do that. First, I'm just going to season in this chicken with some salt and pepper. But I am also going to, once it's time, I'm going to put chicken bouillon in it to make it have an even richer flavor of the chicken. See if I can turn this around. I don't have Charlie in here helping me. He's outside doing some work. I'm going to see about turning this around better to where the legs aren't in the way and I can get it closer. There we go. There, that's a little better. So, you know what would work? Is if I take like that. That's even better. Look at that. I did it. So, let me get my tongs out. So like I said, I'm just searing all of this right now. I started it with the skin down. Let me put a little more oil in there. And I do not like sesame seed oil. I don't like anything with sesame seed. Come on. So I just use regular oil. And all I got in here is 3 chicken thighs with legs. That's all I got in there. So I'm going to let that sear. And while that's doing that, I'm going to get busy on the next step. Be right back. You want the water to come up and cover the chicken. Okay. So I'm going to put the lid on. Come on. Why are you not? There it goes. And close it. Seal it for now. And for chicken, I'm doing 20 minutes. So I'm going to let this cook, and then I'll come back to you as soon as it's done. So I have my colander here in the sink, and I have half of my zucchini and my zucchini noodle cutter. So I'm going to take and just do my noodles. And I'm going to do a whole zucchini because we're making noodles. What? What? Yeah, making noodles. Yum. And of course it's not working right. all the way. So I'm going to get this done up and I will show them to you when I'm done. So I just took my chicken out of my pressure cooker and it only took 15 minutes to cook it. So I have it sitting over here to the side, cooling off so that I can debone it here in just a little bit. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my chicken broth with the chicken cooked in and I'm going to transport it into this pot and start with my seasonings and everything. So I have got some zucchini here made up with noodles that I will take and put in a pan here in just a little bit and cook them up, get them ready. But I'm also going to do the regular noodles as well. I'll give you a piece of chicken. My little chicken eater. You're welcome. So let's go ahead and get this moved over. Let me unplug this. So no accidents happen or anything like that. Let me get my pot holders. And always remember, when you're doing stuff like this, it is hot. You want to pour it away from you, not towards you. That up in there. Now, I am going to add some more water to it because I do have the bok choy, the cabbage, the zucchini, and other items that I'm going to put in here. This recipe, I don't go by measurements. I never do anything by measurements when it comes to stuff like this. I do my cooking to my taste for my family. You do your cooking to your taste from your family. My family is only 2 adults and 1 toddler. So what I did, because I want to have some for the week, is I did 3 chicken thighs with 3 drumsticks, leg quarters, some people call it. And I did a half of a big zucchini that I cut up and getting ready to put into the stock pot here in a little bit. I did a half of a big red bell pepper, a large one, not a small one, a large one. I did a half a purple onion because we like onions. I did 2 garlic cloves minced up. Bok choy, I have not cut it up yet. I'm going to see how much bok choy that I'm going to use, and then I will tell you later as I'm adding it how much bok choy that I used. Like I said, I do not do anything by measurements except for baking cakes and stuff like that. That's the only time I will do by measurements. My seasonings, I do season to taste. So stick around while I get everything prepped up and ready to go in the pot. Okay, so let's take and put this down to where y'all can see inside the pot. So I have my chicken bouillon I'm going to add to the stock pot. Like I said, I don't measure. And you're not going to need to add any salt because the chicken bouillon already has salt to it. So what I did is I put a little below the first line of chicken bouillon. So now I have onion powder. That I'm going to add. And this is the onion powder that I made myself. So it's a little clumpy, but it's okay. It gets the job done. Because I forgot to put the moisture packet in there. So there's my onion powder. I have dried green onions that I canned and vacuum sealed that I'm going to put in here. Pepper. Now I'm going to let all of this heat up before I start adding in all of the veggies. So, and for the veggies, you want to just cook them long enough to where they are just getting soft. So I'm going to let this come to a boil and then start putting in the vegetables. So see you in a minute. Okay, so I got my pot boiling, so now I'm going to start adding the vegetables in. And it's not going to take long for these vegetables to cook. That was the zucchini. Zucchini and a little bit of purple cabbage. More purple cabbage. Garlic. Red bell pepper. Doing up the bok choy. I know bok choy cooks down like spinach and everything, so I'm going to add probably the whole head of bok choy. Okay, going to add the purple onion. Okay, I'm adding 2 small carrots. Now remember, this is a soup, so anything will go in this dish. So I got that cooking. Now I'm going to taste the seasonings in it. And see, I can do this because it's just us. So, okay. I'm going to let this cook for a little bit longer. Then I'll add the chicken. Oh, I forgot. I got to add the soy sauce. There's the soy sauce. So I'm going to let this cook up, let them seasonings mix all around in there. And then I'll be back to add the chicken and the noodles. Okay, it's been cooking for a little while. The vegetables are almost tender, so I'm going to go ahead and add the chicken and let it cook with the chicken. So I deboned all of that chicken, and I'm just going to put it down in there. Now I'm going to let it cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. See you in 15 to 20. Okay, so it has been cooking, as you can see. So now what I'm going to do is add 2 packs of Roman noodles to it. I'm going to turn it back up to get it up to boiling again. There's 1. And here's 2. And I'm not going to add the seasoning packs because this is already seasoned. So I'm going to let this cook until the noodles are done, and then it'll be taste test time. So this is the finished product. How beautiful that came out. I am going to get Charlie in here for our taste test, and we'll let you know how it turns out. Okay,
Da, 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 da.
so we are back for the taste test. So, he doesn't use chopsticks, but I love chopsticks.
Heck no, I'm American. But I eat Chinese food,
Yep.
Japanese food. And she, look here, she gave me a spoon.
Yes,
to
I
work
did.
it.
It's very hot. So here's the zucchini noodles that I did, along with the regular ramen noodles and the chicken. And of course, you can't have this type of soup without boiled eggs. You have to have boiled eggs in them. So what do you think?
I
Let me get the
like
juice.
it.
Let me get the juice.
Let you get some juice. Let her get some juice.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hungry. Let's eat.
This is better than a noodle house. To me, it is. Because it's homemade with love. What you think?
We had love, that's for sure.
That's right. So, this is a recipe from LGC. Let's get cooking with Brandy.
I'm glad I didn't say nothing. I would have said the other channel.
So, be on the lookout for more videos.
Yeah, y'all go subscribe to Brandy's cooking show.
Yes.
I'll put that on the other page.
Channel.
Yeah.
Yep. So, until next time, stay safe, be blessed, and remember
Thumbs up.
this. Get in the kitchen and cook. Love what you do, and share it around. Give me some thumbs up. Bye, everybody.
Like, share, and subscribe.
That's right. Love you.